Hey guys, SD here. So for those of you who actually follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you probably noticed over this weekend, or I think it was Friday. Friday was when it actually showed up. I got this really lovely item in the mail. Here, I gotta... Not prepared. I'm not prepared. I'm really terrible about prepping for stuff, aren't I? Especially for these morning videos. I got this extra special delivery. Did we ever establish if YouTube flips this video around where you guys can read it properly? But yeah, it's extra special delivery is what it says on the box from Starbucks, and it says Starbucks Cafe Latte K-Cup pods have arrived. Now, I got really excited about it because you know me, I do like my coffee. I'm not really a coffee connoisseur, so whatever. Hold that thought. Hey, okay, so if you couldn't tell what happened there, an alarm went off in the other room. I had to go take care of that real quick. It wasn't like a bad alarm, it was just kind of a, hey, we got your stuff ready alarm. Anyway, so I got the box, I was all excited. It had a couple packets and it had a K-Cup in it. And you can check out the Instagram for the photos of it before, but you know me, I'm terrible about actually reading directions, which is ironic, I guess, for a chick, to perpetuate that stereotype. So I had to wait till today to give it a try because I do not own a Keurig of my own. I have to use the one that is at work. And I was planning on doing like a big video where I was, going through the process of using the Keurig and everything else, and then I remembered as I was pulling into work that the Keurig machine is actually right next to the production control room, and you could probably overhear everyone in there talking and or people walking by as I'm doing my video, so I had to skip that. Which is why I'm not doing a show video. I might do one later, just because I discovered something as I was making my cup of coffee. You also know about me, I'm not the most together person first thing in the morning. So I go and I grab my little K-Cup. If for those of you who've ever used a Keurig before, you know how this goes. But basically with the Keurig machine, there's already water in a tank. You should not have to add water. But you take one of these little cups and you drop it into a little holder at the top, and then you close the lid down, and it punctures the top of the cup to put water through, to put water in, and it punctures the bottom of the cup to let water out, and then it just, like pressure forces the water through the coffee grounds inside your cup at a very, very high pace, and bam, you get coffee. You get a full cup of coffee. Full cup of coffee at the other end. You can set it for 6 ounces, 8 ounces, or 10 ounces, and then you're good to go. You got your coffee. No mess, no fuss, no coconuts. I don't even know how that slogan's supposed to go. But here's the thing. That's great if you only drink like one cup of coffee at a time. It saves you the money of having to do an entire pot. If you like just relatively weird flavors of coffee, you can try different flavors out of an entire box. Personally, I don't think it's very cost effective, so I just stick to standard coffee, and I'm not enough of a coffee connoisseur to care about what I'm drinking. But anyway, so this morning, I dropped my little cup in, and I picked 8 ounce because I was like, well, I want a little more than 6 ounces, but I also don't want it too watered down. And as I'm dropping it in, I'm looking at it and I'm noticing, I don't know if you can see that right there, it's got Cafe Blend Step 2 written on it. Now, in my brain, I'm going, that's weird, Step 2. What's Step 1? Get out of bed? Open the Keurig? What's going on here? So then I flip open the box. When I first got this, I was thinking, ooh, I got 2 cups of coffee and I got 2 packets of like mocha hot chocolate or something. So I pull out the box and then I look, and there's actually, you can see here, instructions. Step 1 is pour the flavor packet in a mug. So yeah, I had missed that step because at this point it's already squirting coffee out into my cup. So I wind up just having to kind of pour the packet into a mug and then try to slow drip pour the coffee in on top of what was the contents of the packet. I picked the caramel. It smells caramelly. Oh, it's not that hot. Anyway, luckily, it's a little weird, a little buttery. It does say buttery caramel on it somewhere. And caramel is like half butter, so. Anyway, luckily it required the 8-ounce little feature option, 8-ounce option as far as liquid goes, so I had already picked that and I was already good to go. But I'm gonna shoot another video later where I do like step by step. May or may not have audio. I may or may not be talking about it during the video. I might have to edit that one. I might have to record audio separately and then drop it in. I don't know. Yeah, because I also have a peppermint mocha one to try. But in a way, it's cool. Because it's definitely a cooler thing than I was expecting, because it was just, otherwise it was just, oh, K-Cups. I thought Starbucks already had K-Cups. What's so weird about this? But it's also kind of disappointing, because now instead of having 4 items, I only have 2. Either way, it's awesome. I love coffee stuff. I then signed up because, like, when I had sent out the tweet and Instagram and everything else, I had a couple comments from other coffee companies that do their own line of K-Cups, and I had a couple of them post, and might try a couple of theirs. So there might be like a regular thing. I might have to actually get a Keurig machine. Might have to look into an inexpensive used Keurig machine or something. Although I have to be careful with that, because I was just reading on like some list of the top 15 creepiest things gotten on Craigslist type, that someone had gotten a Keurig machine and they started getting what they thought were coffee grounds in their coffee repeatedly, and then they decided they were going to open up the machine to see why they kept getting coffee grounds in their coffee, and they found there was like a cockroach infestation, and it was not coffee grounds in their coffee. So yeah, I would not be happy with that. Anyway, so we got that. Got the Resident Evil tour bus coming up tomorrow. I'll talk more about that tomorrow because it'll be after work, so I'll be able to shoot my video before that. What do we got? What else we got coming up? We got Halloween coming up, and I do have a costume planned, but I'm kind of waffling on it a little bit. I may have to do my face paint at like lunchtime as opposed to first thing in the morning, which, you know, I'm not entirely upset. Oh God, that's awful. Don't do that ever again. I'm not entirely upset about that. So we got Halloween coming up. Game-wise, the only games I'm really looking forward to are Skyrim Remastered. I'm sure there's other games I'm looking forward to that I just forgot about. Because, you know, it's like, the sun's not even up, and I'm tired, and it's Monday. And, oh, God, yeah, so you're going to get extra videos this week, Saturday and Sunday, because I have to work Saturday and Sunday. I have to work a full day Wednesday. And so my next, like, time off isn't until next Wednesday. Not the one coming up, but the one after. I got distracted. There was a little pop-up message. The new iPhone, iOS, not caring for it. It's weird. I don't like change. It's very weird. I wish I could revert. Anywho, we're almost into 10 minutes now. I need to go and get to work. I'll talk more about stuff tomorrow. Until then, SD out. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.